Day 27 on a 33-day road trip to 20 plus different theme parks. We're in Kentucky, so we're gonna do a little bit of a Q&A. So our first question, it's from Alec. It's asking, when am I going back to Busch Gardens? Well, the 31st of July at around 3 p.m. is when I'm gonna be there. If you guys wanna come out and just hang out for a little bit, I don't know, I'm down. I'm gonna ride Lotus Monsters, kind of like an end cap of like a whole series. Question number 2 from Zooter Loopers. Did you ask Ryan Trahan to ride a roller coaster with you? No, I was an idiot because I was dumbfounded that I actually saw him, because I was joking around earlier on this trip, like what if we actually saw him? And then we saw him, which is insane. So later on I found out, I think that he was going to Iowa, right where we were going. And I was like, dang it, I missed an opportunity. It's hot, so we're gonna sit down in the shade because like walk around this place is crazy. Bassy Fish, biggest coaster surprise, Mamba. Mamba trimless was incredible. Just the airtime on the end. The whole time I was in that like I was just in shock because it just kept on going and going and going. My friend asked, what is the biggest challenge in doing a trip like this? Honestly, it was the mental fatigue. I didn't realize how many things you have to think about on a trip when you're solo doing it. Like from the security, if I'm sleeping in my car, to editing 4 to 5 hours a day. But then after you edit, you had to film it first, then edit, and then drive to the next place. Dealing with migraines, managing my back pain, dealing with loneliness, trying to find places to sleep at. Like there's so many things that you have to do that your brain, you get tired. And so when Jason and John and Richie and Justin, where I'm at now, like all these people I've been really relying on, and I didn't realize how much I needed them, which is really cool. So that was the biggest challenge, definitely the mental toll. Katie's Coasters, favorite new coaster of the trip. Honestly, Still Vengeance. I mean, I know it's obvious, but Still Vengeance, there's a part in the second half where you're just going through wood and it's like the lights on the wood, because I had a night run for my first ride, and it was just crazy. I never had that experience where I was just dumbfounded at what happened. So that was pretty cool. Jared asked, best food so far, but also where's the food review? Well, best food place I would say was in St. Louis at Six Flags, which is crazy. It's a sports bar grill that I had this amazing experience at. But then also where's the food review at? Honestly, it just becomes down to timing. Timing just didn't really work out at that moment, you know? So maybe later on I have a food review for you. Carolino asked the question, what's the best thing that you ate on your trip journey? I would say the other part was this place in Grand Rapids that John took me place. It's a chicken place. Okay. Ethan asked the question, are there any roller coasters that made you almost take a break from roller coasters? Shivering Timbers, by far. I got off of that thing and I was like, nope, I feel done. And also Demon at Six Flags Great America. That one, it just messed up my back. And I was like, yeah, we're done. Midcourse Discourse asked the question, what coaster do you have no expectations for, but it amazed you? And alternatively, what ride do you have high expectations for, but you were underwhelmed? First thing I would say, Mamba, Worlds of Fun. It was incredible. That blew me away. Did not see that coming at all. And then the letdown was Guardians at Canada's Wonderland. I heard a lot about this, and I was like, oh, we're going into the mountain. This is going to be really cool, you know? And it was like, oh, that's it. Like the screens, I won't be negative. It was not the best. Trevor Stripling asks, if you could take 10 roller coasters from a bunch of different theme parks and put them all together and make the best theme park ever, which ones would you choose? Okay, we're gonna rapid fire it. Velocicoaster, Still Vengeance, Alpengeist, X2, Yukon Striker, Top Thrill 2, Vortex, Siren's Curse, Monster, Fury 320, and Fury 325. Those are my picks. I think that'd be amazing. You know, fight me on it. No, actually don't fight me, because I'm a weenie, I'm a teddy bear, so please don't do that. Zuki Mama asks, was fitting into your car more or less comfortable than the Busch Gardens train? I didn't see much leg room there. Yeah, sleeping in your car is not comfortable at all. We had a rough night's sleep that night, and we had to be at Lost Island for the media day the day after, so that was interesting. But at least it was not as hot on that day. J Media now asks, what's your never again from the trip? Shivering Timbers. That was, I can't do that one anymore. At all. Okay, Back Row Coaster says, when will Pantherian be open? Never. I'm just okay. I feel like it's gonna be never. I've just given up on it. Corkscrew Caden asks, if you had to pick one coaster from the trip that you could lap all day, what would it be? It would be Time Traveler, because we basically did. If you watch our live, we did that. We just kept on going around and around and around. It's so smooth, unpredictable. It's really great and awesome. JB Thrills, funniest moment of the trip, I would say the Airbnbs. The laughter that we had from going to the Airbnbs was ridiculous. The first night at the Airbnb that we had, it was just we had to hold back on our laughter because we had to be quiet. It was just really funny. And then the second one was definitely the nun place that was like so freaky that you can watch on the channel. Connexpert asks, how many likes to stay at the creepy Airbnb at one night? 50,000. 50,000. And then also Gus Badger, what town or city were you most pleasantly surprised by? Which I already said. St. Louis. I think just going into the Arc was pretty cool, and then seeing the Anheuser-Busch place was just like a little blast from the past. Tyler Mullen asks, what park surprised you the most in a good way, to the point to where you would go out of your way to go back there? It would be Knoebels. It's just such a tiny, fun place, and they have really good rides. Like you can pay per ride, and so I've already thought about stopping by there on the way back home in a couple of days. Army says, which park, if so far, would you say is not worth your time to go back, and which park do you wish you got to spend more time at? I would say not a mean way, but Six Flags America. You know, I mean, it's already going to be out in a few. And then Silver Dollar City and Lost Island are two places I'm like, man, I would love to have a little bit more time at. Lost Island, I know it's a small park, but the atmosphere that they put out there is so good. Like, I can just chill there, edit, and just relax there. And Silver Dollar City, there's so much more that I need to do. I think you need probably like 2 days really to enjoy the park even more. Zinzer Hawk asked the question, what's your favorite park so far, and why is it Lost Island? And then JB Thrills asked, favorite park that you've been to during the trip. I would say favorite park is not Lost Island. It gets high points in my booking because they really try hard to do theming and they make things happen. It's incredible to watch that park, but it'll be Silver Dollar City. I know people think it's overhyped, but I think they do so many things well, from fooding to food, staffing. The rides are pretty decent and they're themed well. Like, they do so much great that it does become like the top one. And then somebody was watching the other day and they're like I think it's overrated. And I'm like, okay, I can see how you can think Silver Dollar City is overrated, but I've just been to like 18 theme parks in a row, and like seeing it clear across the board, Silver Dollar City clearly just wins that really well. And then last but not least, Auntie, Kentucky Kingdom next, Kings Island. Yeah. Those would be the next ones. There might be some ones after that too. So, but stick around. Thank you guys for joining in for a little bit. This was like a quick little jump in on things, and I'll see you tomorrow.